Hello everyone, welcome to Treworgey. We're really sorry we can't have you down this Easter, but obviously we've got to all stay home, stay safe. So what I thought I'd do, seeing as you can't come to us, is we would bring a little bit of forest school to you. I was thinking, what could you do in your back garden that we normally do in the woods at Treworgey? And I thought, well, probably the most favourite bit of any forest school anyway is when we build a fire and cook some marshmallows. So I thought I'd show you how to make a simple and safe fire in your back garden so you can cook some marshmallows too. So first of all, we need something super safe to build our fire on. You could build it on your parents' lawn, but they might not be too impressed with the big scorch mark afterwards. So what we need to do is raise it off the ground to keep the grass nice and happy and healthy. So what I've managed to find in my back garden is an old dustbin lid and a metal bucket. As you can see just behind me there, balanced one on top of the other. You could use anything you like as long as it's not combustible. So if you had a tile or a slate or a big piece of metal from something else, anything you like, just to build the fire on, and then just lift it off the floor, maybe with some bricks or anything else that won't burn. Just have a rummage around your garden or in the garage or under the stairs or wherever you keep random bits and bobs, and just find something that won't burn. What to do next is find the materials to build our fire with, and the first thing you will need is some tinder to get the fire going. This can be anything that's super dry and is going to light really easily. What I managed to find in and around the garden here is a load of grass cuttings. Don't know how well you can see that on the camera. There's some grass cuttings, and in there as well there's a few little bits of thin bark that I managed to strip off a stick that I found. So that's what I'm going to try and light my fire with. But I'm sure a lot of you have been doing arts and crafts and things like that, so you've probably got a lot of scrap paper kicking around, so that would do as well. Or anything else you might find in the garden. I just found these dead seed heads from a plant. Like I say, anything that's super dry that's going to catch fire real easy. So next we need to find some wood to put on top of our tinder to make our fire. You're probably not going to have loads of big trees in your garden, so there's not going to be loads and loads around, but we can still find something if we have a good rummage in the garden. So the first thing to do is, if you've got a hedge, is look in there. Let's go. So down in the hedge, you're probably going to find that after several years of growing, the hedge has dropped little sticks all over the place. So hopefully we should be able to find loads and loads of sticks in here. Let's look a little closer. So as I thought, there's plenty of sticks in here. Just get a few out, make a little pile, and we'll take it back to our fire pit. You won't need loads and loads because we're only going to cook some marshmallows. We're not going to make a whole casserole. Of course, you might not have a hedge in your garden, but have a look around and think about where else you might find some sticks. Here we've got a shrub which has had a good hard cutting back earlier in the year, and if we look down here, lots of little sticks we can use for our fire underneath there. So just have a good rummage, I'm sure you'll find something. Right then, it's time to build our fire. So first off, get your tinder, whether that is some grass cuttings and bark, or whether that's a piece of paper, whatever it is, you start with that at the base of your fire, and then you take the smallest of the sticks you found and just start laying them gently across the tinder. What I find works best is to make a bit of a lattice, so some going one way and some going the other, and just build it up slowly but surely like this. You don't need to be too precious and too careful with it, but the main thing is to make sure you don't smother it. So don't put loads and loads on all in one go in a big clump, because we need the air to be able to get in there to make our fire go really well. So now it's time to light the fire. I was going to show you how to do it using a bow and drill method, using things that I found around the house, but whatever I tried, I couldn't get it to work. So we're going to cheat and use matches. As always, if you're using matches, you've got to be super careful. Unless you're 100% sure what you're doing, get a parent to help you, and always make sure you've got some means of putting the fire out if you have to in a hurry. So what I've got here is a jug of water, just in case. So I'm going to strike the match, and then I'm going to hold it right in close to the tinder, and I'm going to shield it as much as I can with my hand from the wind so it doesn't blow out. And once the fire starts to take in the sticks, you can blow on it really gently just to give it a bit more oxygen and help it to go. But be careful not to blow too hard and blow the fire out. And make sure you don't get smoke in your eyes. As it starts to build, you can put more sticks on top to help it really get going. Terrific! Right, the fire's going nicely now, so I think we're ready for you know what. So as I said before, you don't need a super huge fire to cook a marshmallow. You just need enough heat just to singe it up, get it all gooey. Top tip for your skewers, if you soak them in water first, the skewer won't catch fire. Oh, look at that. Whoa. As you can tell, I forgot to soak this skewer in water. There we go. Obviously, it's up to you how well done your marshmallows are. This one's pretty well done, just how I like it. You think Daisy wants one? Daisy? Not interested. More for me. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And remember, be safe with fire. Never leave it unattended. You should wait until it's all burnt down or put it out with some water before leaving it. Okay, till next time. Bye.